All those snazzy decorations and bright colors aren't just for decoration, as every part of the typical lion costume has its own special significance. For the southern version, the mirror between the lion's eyes is meant to scare away evil spirits, and a horn in the center of its forehead is for fighting evil. So as such, it's considered bad luck for spectators to touch either of these adornments. The red ribbon commonly tied around the lion's horn, meanwhile, denotes that he has been blessed and awakened to pay respects to gods. Or even the color of the costumes has meaning, offering clues as to age and the character of the lion. In the historical novel Romance of Three Kingdoms, Liu Bei, being the eldest of three brothers, was a warlord in the late Eastern Han Dynasty and was known as a benevolent and humane ruler. His lion, called Rui Shi, meaning auspicious lion, is a symbol of wisdom and has an imperial yellow or gold face with white beard and fur. Gong or Guan Yu is the second of the brothers and is known for his loyalty, strength, and long black beard. He's represented by Xing Shi, which translates to awakened lion, and has a red face with a black beard. The youngest of the three brothers is Zhang Fei, and was famous for his short temper and love for fighting, making him a formidable warrior. His lion Dou Shi, or the fighting lion, has the black face, black ears, and black tail. Today, we have the privilege of having Eugene of Wong Cultural Troupe in Singapore, and he's going to take us through our personal favorite, the Guan Yu lion, as well as debunking the misconception that black lions are bad luck. After watching this video, you'll be wanting to invite the Guan Yu lion or even the Zhang Fei lion to your next event.
Hello everyone, I'm Eugene from Wong Cultural Troupe Singapore. Today I'm here to introduce to everybody something different. Unlike the previous video where I introduced the unicorns, this time around I'm going to introduce the Southern Lion Dance, also known as Xing Shi, Rui Shi, or layman terms, Dong Dong Qiang. In particular, we are going to be touching on is the Guan Gong lion or the Guan Yu lions. Okay, the biggest characteristic of this Guan Yu lion is that it has a red face with black beard. So a lot of people misunderstand and think that these lions are actually black lions. Okay, because I get a lot of patrons and customers who come up to me and saying, "Hey, I don't want a black lion for my shop opening or my performance. I want a red lion." But actually, I have to explain to them. Actually, this is actually a red lion, because if you notice carefully, the base color of the lion is actually red. Alright? It's just that the fur is black. See? Red and black. And again, red and black. So actually what it actually means is because Guan Gong or Guan Yu has a red face with a black majestic beard. So this is what it actually is. Okay, so the lion has actually a black beard, okay, which also actually represents our human hair and beard. This type of Southern Lion Dance is famous for its Chai Qing or Choi Chang performances, okay, in which the green is placed as an obstacle for the lion to cross or to succeed in. So once it has succeeded in its task, it normally brings good wealth and happiness to the patrons or to the customers who has invited the lion to perform. A lot of people mistaken the lion has to have probably a red fur, yellow fur or pink fur to make it look very cute. In actual fact, the lion is actually supposed to ward off evil. So a lion has to have a very fierce look and menacing face to it in order for evil to be afraid of it. So that's why black lions are actually the most traditional lions around actually. Okay, Guan Yu lion is one of the three traditional lion colors. The first one being Liu Bei. Okay, Liu Bei lion is white furred, multicolored or 7-colored base lion. Alright. Second one in line is the Guan Yu lion, which is the red face, black beard. Okay, he represents loyalty, righteousness. Okay, and for the third lion is Zhang Fei. Zhang Fei adopts a black face with a black beard. So he being the youngest and the most aggressive of the three brothers, Swan brothers, he has the most fearsome look on his face. So a lot of people still get mistaken that because white is drawn on Zhang Fei's lion, a lot of people still mistaken that this lion actually is a funeral lion or a lion of bad luck because it adopts black and white. The fact is, the fiercer the lion, it can ward off evil. To have a black or fearsome look to a lion is actually very intimidating for the evil spirits. So definitely they will be chased away by the intimidation of the looks of this lion. In front of me are the three different kind of 醒狮 or 男狮 as we call them. Okay. On the extreme right of the screen is the 火山星, okay, the 鹤山星, okay. In the center is the 法山星 or 佛山星, and on the extreme left is what we call the 法鹤 佛鹤星. Okay, this is very unique to Singapore because it's a shape that Singapore actually modified and invented and came up with. Alright? Okay, the first lion I'm going to introduce to everybody is the 鹤山星. As you can see, the 鹤山星has a rounded mouth, a low forehead, and elongated eyes. Next lion is the 佛山星 or 法山星. Alright? This lion, as you can notice, has a larger mouth compared to the 鹤山星. Alright? The upper lip of the lion has been raised up to make it have a big and aggressive mouth. The forehead is more protruding. The eyes are concentrated to the front. Okay? You can compare the two shapes of the Hokksan and the Batsan shapes. So with that, these are the two normal lion shapes that were. That was the Fatsan and Hokksan shaped lions. Now to introduce something that the Singapore lion head makers and masters came up with, to become this hybrid lion called what we call the local or Singapore Fat Hawk lion. Okay, same. It has a larger mouth. Okay, even though the mouth is rounded, its upper lip is still a bit jutted up. All right. Okay, it has elongated eyes. All right, a low forehead. Okay, and if you notice, the eyes are actually green. All right. A lot of people also approach me saying that, hey, how come your lion looks so evil? How come the eyes are green? How come why is it not some orangey or white or something? Okay. In the old days, people had always had a saying that when you shine the torchlight at a feline's eyes in the night, it always reflects off as a yellowish green color. So in the olden days, people always have this sort of concept that eyes should actually be green because of the reflection that it emits off when a light or source of light is shined at it. So that's why the lion's eyes is always green in the old traditional times. Alright? So a lot of people also have asked me, how come or what is this on the lion's horn? Alright? Well, actually it's not about superstition, but it's more about preserving a culture and probably a bit of religion. Different schools have different practices and beliefs. Okay, in our school we have four basic treasures of the lion. Okay, first treasure being the San Hong or the Shen Hong, which is the red ribbon. Alright, which represents auspicious, being something auspicious. Alright. Next thing is what we call the Wan San Fa. In today's recording, there's something that's missing in this recording because we didn't actually go out for a performance today. So we did not purchase the Pamelo leaves. If some of you have noticed, Pamelo leaves are always tied on the lion's horn during performances. Basically, this set varies from different martial arts schools, but always commonly seen is the San Hong and the Pamelo leaves. So in Cantonese belief, Pamelo leaves actually ward off evil. So this is just an additional precaution. Okay, so as in to ward off evil and to attract the auspicious. Next, I'd like to introduce the instruments of the Sawan Lion Dance to everybody. First up are the cymbals. The cymbals are normally 28 to 30 cm in diameter and they are made of green brass or brass. Right? Cymbals sound something like this. Next up is the gong. The gong is normally made of also green brass. Alright? And it ranges from anything from 28 cm in diameter all the way to 50 cm in diameter. This one here is a 45 cm one, so it's rather a big gong here. Alright, it sounds something like this. And lastly, the most important part of the lion dance is the drum. The drum can range anything from what we call 一扯六 all the way to 两扯四, which are the normal sizes that the lion dance uses. This drum is made of cowhide and wood. So it's rather labor intensive. The drum sounds something like this. There are a few particular traditions that need to be followed in the Sawan lion. First thing being the horn. The horn is normally or always should be painted black. Black is the color of unpolished metal. So this represents courage. The eyes always painted black and white. also to 代表, also to mean 黑白分明, which also means righteousness. The nose is always painted green in order to 认清, also to show justice. And the tongue is always painted red, okay, to represent loyalty. Okay, basically the inside of the lion is like that, alright? It's made of a bamboo frame with paper mache on it, alright? It comprises of a cushion at the back, alright, which cushions the dancer's head, 2 handles for the dancer to hold on to. Okay, and the lower jaw, there's 2 holes which the lion dancer can put his finger in to control the mouth movements. Alright? And also, this is a string for the dancer to pull, and the eyes blink as well as the ears flap. Alright, so basically this is what it looks like inside the lion. So actually for the Guan Gong lion or the Guan Yu lion, a lot of our customers and patrons always request for us to bring this lion to their premises to perform. Because in certain areas, Guan Gong, besides being the god of war, is also the god of fortune for businesses. So a lot of them like this type of lion to grace the occasion and to bring them good luck and prosperity. Because the lion, besides being red and auspicious, has also a very ferocious look to it. So for example, the Fo San Si you see here, the face just looks like probably a normal lion, but different angles, like now, the lion seems to be a bit fiercer. So that's why a lot of our customers actually do like us to bring these type of lions over to their places to perform.